Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are going to be storing photo cards once again, and I am planning a pretty big video for today because there are a lot of photo cards to put away. So as you can see over here on these left two sections over here on my tray, I do have a lot of ITZY photo cards once again to store today. So we will be spending a good chunk of time on storing ITZY. Then in the top middle, I am very excited because today we are going to be starting on We Made era for i-dle. So I do have a good bit of i-dle photo cards as well. Then in the top right section, we will have some aespa photo cards to put away. So we will be continuing on Lemonade era. I think that's actually all I have today for aespa is just Lemonade era photo cards. Then in the bottom middle here, I do have a couple Red Velvet photo cards. So I have two Joy photo cards for her solo release last year. I also have one Seulgi photo card for my Seulgi Collect book. And then behind these Joy photo cards, I do have some Surfin' Boy photo cards, which I will sleeve and put away today on this video. Then this last section over here is actually just one SSERAFIM photo card. So this is my one Sakura photo card from Pure Flow era. But behind that, those are just my extra like duplicate and extra photo cards that I actually don't plan on putting away today in this video because I still need to take pictures and like post them to sell. So I'm going to leave them in the tray for today's video, but I do still have that one Sakura photo card for SSERAFIM. But yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty long video. So sit back, relax, and let's get to it. Alrighty, so the first binder I'm going to start with is, of course, my Red Velvet binder, because I always start with my Red Velvet binder, and I actually had a little bit of a decision to make when I was setting up for Velvet Summer the other night. So as you may be able to tell, this binder is getting kind of full, but it's kind of at the point where it's like 50-50 in terms of, do I like move some of the stuff out of here into my Red Velvet solo binder to create more space in here, or do I kind of just like let it sit here and just see how Velvet Summer like stacks up and see if it like gets actually like too full. And so what I ended up doing was actually setting up for Velvet Summer in this binder, and so we are just going to see once we get all of the Velvet Summer cards and like we close the book on Velvet Summer, we're gonna see how full this binder gets. And then if we need to move stuff, we will move stuff. But for right now, I'm just going to leave this binder as is and start putting away stuff in this binder for Velvet Summer. So this is my setup, and it's going to follow Cosmic era, of course. So we're just going in sequential order here. And so I have the 3 album versions on this first page here. So the Big Wave, High Tide, and Sminny versions. And then my next sets are going to be K-Town For You, Make Star, and the SM Town and Store, and Berries Pobs. I think they're like, it's like a combined store, I think. So it's the same like Pob set, so that's why it's just one row of those photo cards. And then I also did set up for Make Star Lucky Draws, Everline Lucky Draws, and then just an extra column here where it's just to be determined, because as of right now, I don't have any like planned sets coming in. So the Make Star and Everline Lucky Draw sets are going to be at my Korean address. And then also actually the Make Star and the SM Berries pre-order benefits are also going to be at my Korean address. So today I actually don't have a lot to put away for Velvet Summer. I just have my 3 album polls and then my 2 K-Town For You pre-order benefits. But before I put those away, I do need to sleeve them. So real quickly here, I am just going to sleeve these photo cards, and I was actually thinking probably way too long and hard about these 5 particular photo cards, because I was like, should I save them for my next sleeving photo cards video, or should I just like sleeve them off camera and include them in today's video? And I was just like thinking so hard about it, because I was like, I know you guys like to see everything, and so you want to see like the full life cycle of every single card that I have, which is completely fine, and I totally get it. But I was thinking a little bit too hard, like I said, about this, and I was like, you know what, why don't I just sleeve them in my storing video, and then like problem will be solved. So that's what I opted to do. It's only 5 photo cards anyway, so it's not like it's gonna take too long to sleeve these. So because my Red Velvet unboxing came after my sleeving photo cards video, that's why these have not been sleeved yet. And actually my Smini video, which is not going to be uploaded this week, as you guys probably already know by now, because I'll probably upload this on Friday, and I won't have another video for like Tuesday or Wednesday this week. So the Smini video is not happening this week. Those albums actually still have not shipped to me. So unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to push that to next week if they decide to show up. But if they don't show up, the next week will just be like my regular scheduled photo card collection tour video. So you may get 2 videos next week. You may just get 1. I don't know at this point. So these are all the photo cards that I have for Red Velvet Velvet Summer today. So I have Irene and Seulgi for the Big Wave version. Then I have Seulgi for the High Tide version. And then I have Irene and Yeri for the K-Town For You pre-order benefits. So Irene and Seulgi for the Big Wave, and then Seulgi for the High Tide version on this first page. So we have Irene going in the top left right there. And now we have this absolutely stunning and gorgeous and just absolutely exceptional Seulgi photo card going in the middle left right there. And then we also have this also very pretty Seulgi photo card for the High Tide version going in the very center of the page. So that's all I have in terms of regular album photo cards right now for Velvet Summer. So let's go ahead and flip to this page. And now I have the Irene K-Town For You pre-order benefit for this slot. So Irene is going to go up here in the top left once again. That's a super cute photo card right there with the backwards ball cap. And then we do have Yeri's K-Town For You photo card. And this is a very pretty photo card of Yeri on the beach here. So we're going to slot her in the bottom left. And that is all I got for Velvet Summer today. I am so excited for this era. I'm just so happy to be collecting Red Velvet photo cards again. Not that I've ever stopped, because I obviously collect all solo stuff and unit stuff for Red Velvet. So like I've been collecting Wendy and Joy and Irene and Seulgi. So I have still been collecting their photo cards, but it just hits different when it's OT5 and it's an OT5 comeback. So I'm super excited to get into this era and just pick up all the photo cards. So that's all I got for Velvet Summer. Let's move on to my other binder. So now we have my Red Velvet soloist and unit binder right here. So we of course have Seulgi on the top, but we are going to have to flip all the way to the back for Joy here, because I do have the last 2 remaining From Joy With Love photo cards. So I have both of the tin case version photo cards. So let me actually remove these fillers. So these are the last 2 tin case photo cards. So we have Joy taking a selfie in front of this like pink backdrop right here. And then we have another selfie of Joy in this like green top, and she's looking very, very pretty here. So I think for this photo card, I'm going to put it on the bottom right here, just because I think it works better right here. I don't know. I feel like she's in different outfits for most of these. Actually, I think this is the same shirt. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this where I move this from the middle to over here. And so those 2 in the same shirt can be in the same column. And then this other tin case photo card can go in the bottom middle, and I think that looks pretty good. So now we are all done with From Joy With Love. We have all of the album photo cards, and we do have 2 pre-order benefits. I think these are the K-Town For You pre-order benefits that I got. I do have an empty space for another like non-album photo card if I want, but I'm not necessarily seeking it out. And also, I am kind of sort of looking for, but not really looking for, more Hello photo cards. So that's another thing where if I come across the Hello photo cards and it's like a good price, I might pick it up. So I kind of want to leave that empty space there for right now. But as far as what I planned on collecting for From Joy with Love, we are completely done. So that section is all good to go. I do have one more Red Velvet photo card for my Seulgi Collect book now. Alrighty, so here we have my Seulgi Collect book making an appearance on the channel for the first time in quite a while. So it still has this very cute Seulgi Bear keychain that I attached to it, but this is the front of the Collect book, and then all of this is in sequential order, I do believe, so like release order in terms of what year or just like what era or what comeback it was. So all of this is in order, but I do have this one empty slot at the very back of the Collect book, which I'm going to put the last card that I have for this Collect book in here today. And it is this photo card right here. So I do believe this is from a fan meeting or from some sort of fan sign. It was called Colorful Seulgi Day, as you can see on the back right here. And as you can tell by the bottom of the photo card, it was through iMini TV. So this is going to be the last photo card that goes into this Collect book on this last page right here. And so we are just going to slot this in, and then my Seulgi Collect book is going to be fully complete. And honestly, I want to collect more photo cards for Seulgi just because I've already been seeing a lot of the previews and then just photo cards that have come out for Velvet Summer for this latest comeback. And I'm just like, oh man, like I just really want more Seulgi photo cards. So I think this Collect book is going to stay the same, but I am already kind of considering buying like maybe another A5 binder and collecting more Seulgi photo cards. I don't know. I can't resist collecting more Seulgi photo cards. It kind of hurts now that this Collect book is completely full and there's no more space in here, but it's not like I want to get rid of any of these photo cards. So I do think I'm going to collect more Seulgi photo cards in the future, but for right now, this Collect book is completely done. And yeah, that's all I got for Red Velvet today. So let's go ahead and move on to the next group. Okay, so I think I'm going to move into ITZY next because I have the absolute most for ITZY. So I'm going to start in what is my second ITZY binder. So this is my second of 3 ITZY binders. And in this binder is Gold era through Motto era. And this binder is also getting kind of full. So I will have to play it by ear as I add like more photo cards to Motto era, I guess, to like the back of this binder just to see if I need to move stuff out of here. But I think we're okay for right now. Today, I do have a couple Girls Would Be Girls photo cards and Tunnel Vision photo cards. I actually have a good bit of Tunnel Vision photo cards. So we'll start in those previous eras, and then we'll start to go through all of the Motto era stuff. So for Girls Would Be Girls, I have 4 total photo cards today. We are inching closer and closer to completing this era. So I have this Yeji flower photo card. Then I have this Leah concept photo card, this Ryujin concept photo card, and this Chaeryeong box photo card, maybe, I think. Maybe it's a cassette photo card. I don't know, we'll have to see. I'm on this page right here, so this is where the Yeji flower photo card is going to go. And this is actually where the concept cassette photo cards are going to go for Leah and Ryujin. So we are going to place Yeji up here in the top middle. She's going to slot in right there. And then we have this horizontal Leah photo card going on the far right. And then on the far right bottom row, we have also this concept photo card for Ryujin. And this page is almost fully done now. And we are just missing the Yuna cassette concept and the Ryujin cassette flower card for these 3 sets right here. And I have been looking pretty thoroughly for these right now. I have not come across them recently, but I am willing to buy them if they do pop up. So I am still looking for these all the time. I'm really trying to finish Girls Would Be Girls era because I'm so close. I think I'm under 5 photo cards left to collect for this era, so we are getting very close to being done with that. And then here I'm going to have the Chaeryeong. Okay, so it was a cassette photo card. So this is the cassette hair clip photo card for Chaeryeong. So once again, just another quick look at this Chaeryeong photo card that we are going to be putting in the far right middle right there. And so now we are once again just missing one Yuna photo card for these 3 sets, but these 3 sets are essentially fully done. I'm just missing this last Yuna, man. I'm so close to being done with Girls Will Be Girls, because I think after those pages, everything else is done. And before those pages, like the pages at the beginning of this era, were also done. So I think, oh, actually, you know what? I still need this Yuna photo card as well, which I did buy, and it was supposedly shipped to me, but I guess it got lost in the mail because I never actually received it. So unfortunately, I think that just got thrown by the wayside. So I have to find another copy of this film frame photo card for Yuna, but then I think I am completely done with Girls Will Be Girls era. So yeah, we are coming along pretty good there. Let's move into Tunnel Vision now. Before we move into Tunnel Vision, I just flipped to this page, and I do want to mention that I did recently just purchase this Make Star photo card for Ryujin and this Make Star photo card for Chaeryeong. So we will also be completing the Kirby set for Girls Will Be Girls as well. So we are super close to being done with that era. Now, as we move into Tunnel Vision era, these are all of the Tunnel Vision photo cards that I have to put away today. And we do have a lot of big photo cards. A lot of them are non-album photo cards actually, but we do have a couple album photo cards that are pretty important. So let me just start flipping through pages here and find some empty spots where I need photo cards. Up first for Tunnel Vision, we have this double-sided box version photo card for Chaeryeong, and this does complete the double-sided set for us now. So I have it set up to where they are winking with their right eye, I guess on the front side. And so we have Yeji, Leah, and Ryujin right there, and then we have Chaeryeong and Yuna on this page, and then on the backs you can obviously see they are either winking with their left eye as like the opposite, or they're just closing both eyes. So that is the double-sided set done. Moving on, I have this cassette version regular selfie photo card for Yeji right here. So this is going to go on the top left of this page right here, if the pocket will let me. There we go. Okay, so Yeji is slotted in right there. And we're pretty close to being done with these 2 pages as well, these 3 sets, because I did find the Pola for Yeji and Ryujin recently, and then I also did just receive very recently the Chaeryeong Pola. So all of these Polas should be knocked out pretty soon, I guess when we get to my next photo card haul. So these 3 sets are also looking very good right now. This next photo card is a pretty big deal because these special editions, man, these are so hard to find, but I was able to scoop up this Yeji A version special edition photo card. And so this actually completes, I do believe, the A version special edition OT5, I think. Yes, it does. So we now have all 5 members for the A version special edition photo cards. This Leah is a little bit crooked, and that's going to bother me. All right, so we fixed that Leah photo card, but we do have all 5 of the members for the special edition A version, and I do have one more photo card for the special edition B version selfie, and it is this Yuna photo card. So this is the Yuna photo card that we got for the B version special edition, and I was super grateful to, first of all, find this photo card in general, but to find it for such a good price because I got it for under $10 from someone in the UK. So once again, thank you so much for selling me that photo card for under $10. But I'm still missing that Yeji special edition B version selfie. Once again, I'm just looking everywhere for it, but I can't really find it. But once I do find it, I will definitely be ready and willing to pick it up. So yeah, we are super close with the album photo cards for Tunnel Vision, but now we need to get into the non-album photo cards. For this next page, I have 2 photo cards. So I have this Yeji with Mew fan sign photo card. I think this is fan sign 1. And then I also have this Leah photo card for the Make Star fan call 3, I do believe it was. So with this Yeji with Mew photo card, this is going to go in the top right corner, and we will be 1 photo card away from finishing OT5 for that set. But with this Leah photo card here, we will actually be completing OT5 today with that Leah photo card. So I now have all 5 of the members for that Make Star Fan Call 3 set, where they're wearing this like black cat puffy hoodie right here. But I'm still missing the Chaeryeong for the With Mew Fan Sign 1. But once again, we are just so close to completing all of these sets that I plan on collecting here that are non-albums. So yeah, we're doing good there. But I do have a couple Star River photo cards now. So for Star River today, as you can tell, I'm collecting the Star River Lucky Draws, both the A and the B version for Tunnel Vision here. And I have all 4, well, I guess both of the Yeji photo cards and Ryujin photo cards. So it's 4 total photo cards, but basically a complete set of Yeji and a complete set of Ryujin that I'm going to be putting away today. So that's the A version photo card for Yeji, then we have the B version, and that is the A version for Ryujin, and then that is the B version for Ryujin. And since we last, I guess, touched on these sets, I guess, when I last discussed them, I had mentioned that I picked up the Leah photo card, one of the Leah photo cards. I don't remember which version it was, but I picked up one of the Leah photo cards and then both of the Yuna photo cards. And those have arrived, actually. So I do have those on hand, and you will probably see those in my next haul video. But I have also since picked up, I think, one of the Chaeryeong photo cards. So I'm just looking, I think, for one more Leah and one more Chaeryeong, and then I think I'll be done with these sets. So a set that I thought that was going to be kind of difficult, I guess because I just kind of dedicated myself to it and threw everything I had at it. It's kind of coming together like pretty quickly, but yeah, for a set that I thought that was going to be like completely super difficult, it's actually coming along pretty nicely. So this is all I got for these Star River Lucky Draw photo cards today. So the 2 Yejis and the 2 Ryujins, and that's actually all I got for Tunnel Vision as well. So Tunnel Vision era is looking pretty good, and we are coming along very nicely there. But now, as you can see, we need to move into Motto, and I just, once again, have so many Motto photo cards today. So for these first 2 pages of Motto era, these will actually be completed today with all the photo cards that I have in my hand right now. So up first, we have this Yeji Keyring selfie photo card. We have this Leah Photobook C photo card. Then we have this Ryujin Keyring selfie photo card. And then we have the 2 pre-order photo cards for Chaeryeong and then for Yuna right here. So everything that I'm missing on these first 2 pages is about to be filled in, and we will get a good look at how these pages look when all the photo cards are put into their respective slots. Alrighty, so up first, we of course have this Yeji photo card for the keyring in the Kentucky Derby outfit, I always call it. So that's going in the top right. And then we have this Photobook C version photo card for Leah going over on the left right there. And then up next, we do have Ryujin's keyring selfie photo card. So that's going to go in the bottom right. And so that is a quick look at the first page. And then this second page here, we do have Chaeryeong and the Lollipop photo card. This is the pre-order photo card for the photo book. And then to finish it off, we have Yuna going in the bottom middle right there. And looking at these first two pages right now, I'm just so blown away by how good these first two pages look. Like, all the Yejis and Leahs and Ryujins look so good on this first page right here. This is also, by the way, why I made it like the first page of the era. Because I like these outfits so much. And then these Chaeryeong and Yuna photo cards as well just look so incredibly stunning. Like, I just love all these outfits so much on all of them. So I'm very happy to have those first two pages done and out of the way for this era. Okay, so for the next three sets on the next two pages, this is all I got. So I do have this one Yeji photo card. I have a couple of Ryujin photo cards, and then I do have a couple of Chaeryeong photo cards. So unfortunately, we won't be fully completing these three sets today, but we will be at least completing, it looks like, Yeji, because that is the member version photo card going in the top middle right there. And then we have this Photobook A version photo card for Ryujin. This is the hair clip photo card set. And then we do also have the Digicam photo card for Ryujin as well. So this first page of these first three sets are complete at least. Then on the Chaeryeong and Yuna page, I have the Photobook photo card for Chaeryeong, and I have the Digicam photo card for Chaeryeong as well. But I am still missing the member version photo card associated with this outfit, and I'm still missing the Photobook A version photo card associated with this outfit for Yuna. So these next three sets are still looking pretty good, just missing a couple photo cards for those. So the next three sets I got are the Photobook B version selfies, the member version selfie associated with that outfit for the Photobook version B, and then the Polka B version selfie. And we will actually also be completing all three of these sets today with all of the photo cards that I got in. So these are all the photo cards that I have on hand, and all three of these sets will be completed. So let's start removing these fillers. Starting things off, we have this B version Photobook photo card for Yeji going in the top left on this page right here. And then we have the B version, Polka version selfie for Yeji going in the top right. Then to finish the page, we have this Ryujin for the Photobook B version going in the bottom left. And so this page also looks really good. And I do actually agree with my choice of putting the B version selfie photo cards here for the Polka albums, because them all wearing white in this set, I think, goes very well with them all mostly wearing white in these other two sets, because there actually wasn't another set, I don't think, of them in these outfits. So I think it still works really good on the page. Then for this next page right here, we just have the Polka photo card for Chaeryeong going in the far right slot. And then we are just going to go down the line with all of these Yuna photo cards that we have on hand today. So we actually got the full Yuna set for all three of these sets today. And so we got this last one going in the bottom right there. And this is another pretty good look at Chaeryeong and Yuna for all three of these sets. So another two fully complete pages for Motto era. Super excited about that. The next three sets we're going to be looking at for Motto era is going to be the Polka A selfies, and then the selfies for the special edition A and B version. And I do have a good bit today for all three of these sets. So we have this Yeji photo card, then we do have a couple Ryujin photo cards. We actually have all three Ryujin photo cards. Then we have a couple Chaeryeong photo cards and a couple Yuna photo cards. So I'm going to start removing fillers for all of these. So as we begin here, we are going to start with Yeji in the top left corner. This is the Polka version card, and a little bit of a fun fact for you guys as I put away some of these special edition cards for the first time since we initially put away like our initial album pulls, I guess. And that is, I am done in terms of buying the special edition cards, which I think is kind of record time for me. I was very committed to not letting it get to a point where the special edition cards were like almost extinct and barely able to find. So I was very just like devoted to try and getting all of those special edition cards as quick as humanly possible this era. And just the other day, I bought my last special edition card that I needed. So even though like I don't have the Yeji A or B version in this video, and then I don't have the Chaeryeong A version for this video either, I have since bought all three. I just bought the last one the other day. I think it was the Yeji one of the Yeji ones. And so in my next haul video, as long as everything makes it to me, you know, safe and sound, we should be getting the last special edition photo cards for Motto era, and I'm just so elated about that because the special edition is just always something that stresses me out so much every single ITZY era, except for Girls Will Be Girls era, and that's because they included 3 photocard pulls in each copy, and I wish they would do that for every single special edition that they like ever released. At least give us like 2. Like, I understand if you don't want to give us 3, but at least give us like 2, especially if you do 10 total photo cards. I just feel like you should be a little bit more generous, JYP, but yeah, we are gonna be done with the special edition photo cards for Motto era after my next haul video, so I'm very excited for that, and this is how the 2 pages are looking right now. Up next, the next 3 sets that we got are the regular cassette selfie photo cards, the special edition pre-order photo cards, and the cassette selfie pre-order photo cards. And I'm gonna sound like a broken record here again, you guys, but we are going to be completing these 2 pages as well because I have every single missing photo card for these 2 pages on hand today. So we have 2 Yejis, 2 Leahs, we have 2 Ryujins, we have 1 Chaeryeong, and we have all 3 of these Yuna photo cards for the cassette version and the pre-order special edition photo cards. So I'm going to remove all of these fillers now. So let's begin putting away the photo cards on these 2 pages right here. And kind of like the special editions in terms of like how I treated the special editions this era, I also treated the cassette photo cards very much the same way because just my experience with cassette versions, not just with ITZY, but even with like other groups, cassette version photo cards are super hard to find long after the comeback has ended, right? So I made sure to focus on getting all of the cassette version photo cards pretty quick because I know that just as time goes on, they become rarer and rarer, and that is because not as many people buy cassette versions just because it's not like a super popular medium these days to listen to music. Even though CDs really isn't all that popular anymore, I guess, but a lot more people still listen to CDs than listen to cassettes, right? So there just aren't as many cassette versions out on the open market. So I just made sure to pick up all of the cassette version photo cards as quick as I could and for decent prices each time I bought one of these. So we are going to finish off this last page with a couple Yuna photo cards right here. So we have this special edition pre-order photo card going in the bottom middle right there. And then we have this last cassette photo card for Yuna going in the bottom right. And all of these sets are done, like I said. So these pages look very, very good. I love how these pages look as well. I really love the concept and I guess all the outfits for Motto. They just all look so good in all of these outfits. So very excited with how those pages look, and we are done with those. Let's move on to these sets now. So for these next 3 sets, I actually don't have anything for these because the only missing photo cards on these 3 sets here are the polka A version Digicam QR cards. And I do have this Chaeryeong right here because that was my album pull, but I haven't picked up any of the others as of yet. I do, however, have the Yeji Polka B version Digicam QR card, and that is this photocard right here. So I was able to scoop this up for a decent price, I think. I think it was relatively cheap. This is going to go in the top right, and I will say out of all of these sets that I chose to, I guess, quote unquote, neglect or just like put on the back burner, like they weren't a super high priority for me, it's these Polka version QR cards. So that's why I don't have a lot of these right now. And I don't think I have since picked up any more since I picked up that Yeji photo card. So those might be a little empty for the foreseeable future, but now that I've completed most of Motto era anyway, I maybe can start just slowly but surely scooping them up because I think they should still be pretty available. So for the B version, we do have the Yeji and the Chaeryeong now because this Chaeryeong was also my album pull. But now we get to the fun part and we get to the non-album photo cards. So today I have a full OT5 set of the Makestar Tokyo photo cards. This is a non-album set that they released. And then I also do have the Makestar Fansign 3 photo cards. This is also another OT5 set. They are all in the Team Korea hockey jerseys and holding a hockey stick. And so I'm going to remove all of these fillers and then we can start storing these away. Alrighty, so we are going to start off with the Makestar Tokyo event here. And so we have some Bread ITZY photo cards, or Breadsy photo cards as Twitter likes to call them. But we have Yeji and Leah right there, and then we have this super adorable Ryujin photo card up next, and then we are going to flip the page, and we have, of course, Chaeryeong and Yuna on this second page. So we have Chaeryeong's photo card right there, and then in the bottom middle, we have Yuna. So that is the Tokyo Makestar event photo card set for Motto era. Then, of course, we move on to the hockey player photo cards for this next set. So we are starting at the top with Yeji and then just going to work our way down through the rest of the members. And I do think we are getting kind of close to hockey season beginning, actually. I guess if you follow the NHL. So I think preseason should be starting pretty soon. And then I think at the beginning of October is when the regular season actually kicks off. So yeah, if you follow NHL or are excited for that, we definitely have that coming up soon. So fall time is also just a time when a lot of sports seasons kick off. So of course, NFL is going to kick off like the beginning of September in terms of like the regular season because the preseason has already started. And then, of course, NBA is going to start up, I think, towards the middle or end of October as well. So there's going to be a lot of fall and winter sports starting up in the fall. But those are both of the OT5 sets I got for today. And I do think I want to collect more non-album photo card sets for Motto era, but honestly, I haven't looked too deep into other non-album sets. Like, I just haven't really looked at non-album photo cards for Motto era other than these two particular sets. I know there is the Stitch set, I think, for Star River that I do want, but when I last looked into it a little bit, it was like kind of expensive in terms of all of the photo cards. So I don't really know if I'm going to collect that. But one thing I'm also like concerned about is just the amount of space that I have back here. So I mentioned it at the beginning of the video, obviously. Well, not the video, the beginning of this binder when I said I was worried about the amount of space that I had in here. So I don't want to add too much extra to the back here if I don't have to, but at the same time, it's like I only have 3 non-album photo card sets for ITZY, and I usually collect 6 per comeback at least. Sometimes I collect more, but lately it's been at least 6, so I don't know. I'm just going to have to evaluate things and think about it. But for right now, that's all I got for motto. And I do believe that's all I got for this ITZY binder, but believe it or not, you guys, we are not fully done with ITZY yet today because I still have my third ITZY binder where I'm going to be putting away my 5th generation fan club photo cards. And then I do also have some ice cream era photo cards for Yuna. So let's go ahead and move on to that. All right, so we have my third ITZY binder here. And so let's go ahead and set it up in frame. I do have some Yuna photo cards to get to today, but I'm actually going to do those second in this binder. I want to start with the ITZY 5th generation fan club kit, just to kind of keep the OT5 theme going here that we have. So I did set up for this, and to be honest with you guys, I don't really love the setup that I came up with, but for what the cards are and like just for what the, I guess, mathematical breakdown is on 3 9-pocket pages, this is kind of the best that I came up with at this point in time. So this first column is going to be the A version selfies. The second column is going to be all the IDs, which one will include the 6th ID, which is just the ITZY 5th generation like logo or whatever. And then this far right column is going to be the B selfies. And then the last page is going to be units 2 through 10 because there are 10 total unit photo cards. So I can only fit 9 on this last page right here. So the 10th one I'm just going to put on the second page, and that's going to be the first unit photo card, which is of course going to be Yeji and Leah going in age order. So that's what I came up with. Like I said, I'm not super like enthralled about it, but I still think it will look okay. And then as I just go through, add stuff to this binder, I can just rearrange it if I want to. So yeah, that's how we are going to do things for the ITZY 5th generation fan club kit. This is an up-close look at all of the selfie photo cards for the fan club kit. So we have 2 for each member here. And I did do an unboxing for the fan club kit. So if you are interested, you can check out my channel for that unboxing as you finish this video here. But we do also have an ID for each of the members, which some of them are not focusing because there's so many faces in the background. But that's kind of the general idea that we got for these first 2 pages here. So I think what I'm going to do is put the glasses set over here on the left side, and then the flower set is going to go on the right. And then when we eventually get to the ID photo cards, those will of course go through the middle. So we have Leah up next here. So that is Leah's glasses photo card. And then she has a pretty yellow flower for her flower photo card right there. Going to go on the right side. And then we have Ryujin going in the bottom left right here. There is so much air that is like getting trapped inside these pockets for these pages that I just set up the other night. This is kind of crazy how much air is like getting left in them. That's why I keep pressing down, because there's just so much air that keeps getting trapped on the inside. So yeah, that's why I keep pressing down the pages after I put in a photo card. So we have Chaeryeong with the glasses, and then we have Chaeryeong's flower photo card. And then last but certainly not least, we have the 2 Yuna selfies. So we have Yuna with the glasses and Yuna with the flower. So those are the 2 selfie sets that we got. Now, I guess let's put away the IDs down the middle. Up first, we have this Yeji ID, so that's going to go in the top middle. And then we have Leah, that's going to go in the middle. And then we have Ryujin going in the bottom middle right here. And you might be able to tell I did double sleeve these. So I sleeved these in an ID sleeve initially, and then I sleeved that ID sleeve inside of a white sleeve just to kind of I don't know, like white out the background so we don't see through the ID sleeve, because I don't like it when that happens. So yeah, we're just gonna go with this in terms of the ID. So we have Yuna right here. And then last but not least, I do have this spot reserved at the top for the ITZY 5th generation fan club kit logo. So it's kind of sort of out of order, but also still kind of works because I usually always put Chaeryeong and Yuna on like these bottom 2 rows. So this is what the first 2 pages are looking like right now. And now we have all of the unit photo cards to store away. So let me take out these 2 fillers. Here's a close look at all of the unit photo cards that we got for the ITZY 5th generation fan club kit. So all of them are in their lab coats, and they all took very cute selfies with each other. So this first one, as I mentioned, because there's only 9 that can fit on the second page, I'm just going to put this Leah and Yeji unit photo card on that first page. Well, second page of the section, but first page for the unit photo cards. And then I'm just going to proceed in age order with the rest of these unit photo cards right here. So we have Yeji and Ryujin. Then we of course have Yeji and Chaeryeong right there in the middle. And then to round out the row, we are going to do Yeji and Yuna right there. I just knocked the tripod, so I apologize if that came through on the video. But now we have Leah and Ryujin, so that's going to go on the far left. Then continuing to go in age order, we have Leah and Chaeryeong, and then followed by Leah and Yuna right here. Super, super cute photo card. And then we have Ryujin and Chaeryeong in the bottom left. That is a very snug fit in that bottom left pocket. And then we have Ryujin and Yuna going in the bottom middle. And then we, of course, have Magne Line, which is going to go in the bottom right-hand corner. So that will be Yuna and Chaeryeong, or I guess Chaeryeong and Yuna, if you care about saying the names in age order. So that is all I got for the ITZY 5th generation fan club kit. So this is another look at all of the selfie photo cards and all of the IDs, and then we do have that first unit photo card up there, and then the rest of the 9 unit photo cards right here. So that's all I got for the 5th generation ITZY fan club kit. I do have some Yuna photo cards to put away now, so let's flip back to Ice Cream Era. Alrighty, so we are back at the first page of Ice Cream Era, and I do actually have all the photo cards that are missing on this first page here. So we have the remaining A version photo book photo cards. So we have the last 2 for this outfit and the last 1 for that outfit. And then we do also have the last Polka A version selfie photo card for this first page right here. Here's a good look at all 4 of the photo cards that we got for this first page. So we have the photo book photo cards up first, and then that last photo card is the Polka A version photo card. So we are going to be completing this first page very shortly here. And I think I'm also pretty close to being done with Ice Cream Era in general. So I think I'm just missing maybe like 3 or 4 album photo cards. I know for a fact I have not found any mini bag photo cards because those are just, for whatever reason, super rare. Like I cannot find even any listings for the mini bag photo cards. So those might take a while, but other than that, I think I'm just missing maybe like 1 more like QR card for one of the Polka albums, and then I guess I do have to decide on 1 more non-album photo card that I'm going to buy. But other than that, Ice Cream Era is looking pretty good. So I think we might be like 5 or 6 photo cards away from calling this era like completely done, but we at least got this first page done, so that looks pretty good. Then for the second page, I am missing just 1 more photo card, and it is the last photo book B version photo card that I'm missing. And so I do have it right here. And so we have a Bread Yuna photo card for the Photobook version B. And so this one was kind of expensive. Like, it was a little bit pricey. It wasn't crazy. Like, I don't think it was more than like $15, but for a regular album photo card, it was kind of expensive. And so, I mean, you can kind of look at the photo card and tell, like, yeah, it's probably going to be expensive because a lot of people are going to want that photo card because it's like such a cute photo card of Yuna. But yeah, it was kind of pricey for a regular album photo card, but that does complete this page as well. So now we are officially done with all of the Photobook photo cards for Ice Cream era, so that's a good deal. Then, as I mentioned, I don't have any of the mini bag photo cards, but those are just the 2 remaining photo cards I'm missing on this next page here. I do believe I have maybe one, I actually think I have both of these QR cards for the A version, so let me go ahead and remove both of these fillers. So these are the remaining QR cards for the A version that I was missing. And so both of them are horizontal actually. And so that means I'm going to change up the placement of this first QR card just really quickly here. So I'm actually going to put this in the middle just for kind of like symmetry's sake, I guess. So this first QR photo card that we got today is going to go on the far left now. And so that's going to slot in right there. And then the second horizontal QR card, that is going to go on the far right. So this page does look pretty symmetrical now. I do like that a lot better than if I were to put like the 2 horizontal cards next to each other like that. So yeah, this page is also completely done. I do think that is the one QR card for the B version that I still have not bought yet. So we are still missing that. This next page is also completely done. I think that's been done for a while. This page is also done. I think that's been done for a while. This page, I do have this last Pola, so let me go ahead and grab that. So this is the last Polaroid photo card that I was missing. This is for the special edition, of course. I think this was part of the pre-order benefit. So like if you pre-ordered the special edition, it came with one of these Polaroid photo cards. So I have the dark purple border now. And we now have this page fully complete except for a couple non-album photo cards. And I know I mentioned I need to just get one more, and I know I have 3 spots right here, but I think I brought it up in a previous video. It might have been in my sleeving video or like my last haul video, but I did pick up 2 non-album photo cards for Ice Cream era. They're going to be baseball photo cards, so it's going to be 2 photo cards of Yuna holding a baseball, and I think it's with MakeStar if I remember correctly. So I'm excited to receive those. Well, actually I already have received those, so I've gotten them in the mail, so they'll be in my next like photo card haul video. But I'm excited to eventually store those away, but I do still need to look for one random just non-album photo card for Ice Cream era. But that pretty much sums up everything for ITZY today. That is all I got for ITZY. So we went through OT5 stuff, and we went through a little bit of Ice Cream era stuff for Yuna. So that's all I got. Let's go ahead and move on to the next group. I have done it again, y'all, where I thought I was done with ITZY, and I forgot I still have a couple Ryujin Collect Book photo cards. So we're actually not done with ITZY today. I do have just a couple Ryujin photo cards for this collect book, and I did actually reorganize everything just the other day to make it like in sequential order, I guess. So this is now in release order of all of the photo cards that I have. And so of the photo cards I have on hand today are just 2. So I have this Checkmate photo card, which I think was from MakeStar, and it is. And then I also do have this Motto era photo card, and I believe this was a Music Plant pre-order benefit. So what I did, because I have a whole bunch of Checkmate photo cards right here, I just reorganized all of the Checkmate photo cards for the first page right here. So this is what the first page looks like. And then because the Motto era is the latest era that ITZY has done, of course, this one is just going to sit on the next page, this last page right here, by itself for right now until I get more photo cards. But this is now all in sequential order, and I think leading up to like next storing photo card videos or future storing photo card videos, I'm going to try my best to keep it in sequential order just because I think it looks better that way. So yeah, that's all I got for this Ryujin Collect book, and now that is officially all I got for ITZY. So let's go ahead and move on to the next group, which I think will be i-dle. All right, so the next binder that we are going to get into is, of course, my OT5 i-dle binder, and this is a binder that I feel like we haven't seen on the channel too much as of late, and it kind of makes sense because i-dle hasn't had a Korean comeback since, I guess, last May, I think is when We Are released, so that would have been May 2025. And I finished We Are Era pretty quickly. I am missing a couple non-album photo cards still, but it kind of makes sense that we haven't seen this binder too much on the channel because i-dle just have not been releasing really any Korean comebacks with photo cards. So we are getting into this binder today, and we are going to start with We Made Era, which I did fully set up for, at least for right now. So this is my setup for We Made Era. We are going to have the mono version, crow version, and Gimme That Love version for the first 3 sets, and these are all 5 of the members right here. And then the next 3 sets are going to be the 2 polka version cards. So one was in the crow, I guess, outfit, and then the other was in the Gimme That Love outfit. So that's how I labeled them right here in these first 2 columns. And then the polka version QR card is going to go in this last column. And those are all 5 of the members right there. And then as far as non-album photo cards go, I do plan on collecting just these 3 sets for right now. So that's why I set up for these 3. And I'm not sure if I'm going to collect anything beyond these as of now. I might still do that, but I don't know as of right now if I'm going to collect more beyond these 3 sets. So for right now, I did set up for the MakeStar pre-order benefits, the Apple Music pre-order benefits, which I will have a couple of those on hand today. And then I did also set up for the Starlight Lucky Draw photo cards because I actually ordered a full set of these to my Korean address. So I bought, I think it was like 5 mono albums that you had to buy, mono versions. And so I bought 5 of those, sent them to my Korean address. I don't actually think that they have shipped yet, but I am expecting those at some point to be delivered to my K-Addy, and so we will get the Starlight Lucky Draws eventually. And I do have an extra spot here for this Apple Music pre-order Polaroid photo card for Soyeon because I did get that in one of my orders. So I have 2 regular selfie Apple Music photo cards and then 1 Pola. I don't plan on collecting all of the Polas. I'll just keep the Soyeon that I have. So this Soyeon is going to go right here, and then I'll just worry about collecting like the selfies for the other Apple Music photo cards. But that's all I got for We Made Era, so let's go ahead and start putting these away. So up first, these are the first 8 photo cards we're going to put away today. So these are part of the, I guess, 3 standard versions. So the mono, the crow, and the Gimme That Love version. So we have 1 Miyeon, we have 2 minis, we have 1 Soyeon, then we have 2 Oogis, and then 2 Shuhwas. So I have already gone ahead and removed the fillers. So we are going to put the mono version of Miyeon up here in the top left pocket. And then right underneath her, we are going to put the mono version for Minnie right over there. And then we also do have the Gimme That Love version for Minnie, which I actually have something to say about this because these photo cards, if you're trying to buy them overseas, at least like I know trying to purchase them through Buy, it's going to be a little bit difficult because unfortunately, in a lot of the listings, folks are putting like the word perfume in the description or in the title because it's obviously, it's the Gimme That Love version, right? But of course it's like also the perfume version. So it makes sense that folks would put perfume version in the title or description. But because they put the word perfume in the title or description, i-dle blocks you from buying it. Because they obviously can't ship that to overseas places, right? Overseas destinations. So they just don't even let you buy it, even though it is a photo card. Like, it doesn't come with the perfumes. It doesn't come with the C version, like, as a whole. It's just the photo card, but they still don't let you buy it because it has the word perfume in it. So I have picked up the couple, I guess, C version or Gimme That Love version photo cards that I am missing. But I will say trying to buy them through i-dle was a little bit frustrating. So I think I bought the Shuhua and the Miyun photo card for the Gimme That Love version through i-dle because I did find 2 listings that were relatively okay priced and they did not have the word perfume in them. So they just said, like, you know, photo card or whatever. But this Seulgi photo card, I think I might have found like 5 different listings of this photo card. Every single last one said perfume, so I just couldn't buy them. So I did pick that up, but I picked it up through an eBay seller instead of i-dle. So just a note, if you're trying to find the Gimme Dat Love photo cards on i-dle, or I guess maybe even like other Japanese proxies like Nyokyo or From Japan or just any other proxy, it might kind of be difficult. So yeah, that's all I got for the standard versions. Let's go ahead and move to the Polka photo cards now. So for the Polka photo cards today, I have 10 total on hand. So to start things off, I do have 2 Miyuns. I have 1 Mini. I actually have all 3 of Seulgi's photo cards. I have 2 Ugi photo cards and then 2 Shuhua photo cards. And I have already, once again, taken out the fillers for all of these. So we are going to slot this Gimme That Love version Miyun up in the top middle. And then we have the QR card on the far right over here. Then we just have this 1 mini photo card for the Crow version outfit. And then beneath that photo card, we are going to put the Crow version Seulgi. And then we also have the Gimme That Love polka card for Seulgi. And we also have her QR card. So that's all I got for this first page right here. So let's flip to the next page and then put away Ugi and Shuhua. So we have this Crow version going on the far left. And then we have the Gimme Dat Love version going in the very middle right there. And last but certainly not least, we have Shuhua with the Gimme That Love version. And we also have the QR card for Shuhua. So we are only missing, let's see, that's 2 and that's 3. So we're only missing 5 total photo cards for the Polka photo cards for We Made Era. And I will say I have gotten those photo cards pretty quickly, so I think like in my next photo card haul video, we might see a good bit of We Made photo cards. I think I'm just missing, or one photo card I haven't bought yet is the Ugi QR card, but I think I've at least bought every other photo card in terms of album photo cards so far for We Made Era. So we're looking pretty good there. Now, the last photo cards we have for We Made today is going to be a full OT5 set of MakeStar pre-order benefits. So we have all 5 photo cards right here. And then we do have 3 photo cards for Apple Music. So we have the Miyun photo card, the Mini photo card, and this Seulgi Polaroid photo card for Apple Music. And we are going to start putting these away here on these last 2 pages, and I actually picked up both of these Apple Music photo cards for Miyun and Mini via, I think it was Sub K Shop is who I ordered the albums from, but when my initial order of i-dle albums for We Made got stolen that were shipped by K-Town for You, I panic bought just a copy of the mono version and the Crow version, basically just to try to get those albums to me so I could like do an unboxing or whatever. I ended up being able to pick up those copies from my local K-pop store and was able to film an unboxing anyway, but obviously I still got delivered the copies that I panic bought from Sub K Shop, and it wasn't included in the listing, but they still gave me some Apple Music pre-order benefits, which I was not expecting, and so I'm like, I guess I'll take them, right? Like, I'm not going to complain about pre-order benefit photo cards. So that's kind of what made me lean towards collecting Apple Music as one of the pre-order benefit sets. And with regards to that K-Town For You order, the one that got stolen off of my, like, not front porch, but like my like community mailbox area, K-Town For You has been absolutely radio silent. I have been trying to contact them for weeks since that happened, and they have not given me a single response, not one time. I've actually ended and restarted chats several times just to try to like get a response out of them, but they simply are just not responding, and I don't really know what to do to make them respond. Obviously, it's not completely their fault because FedEx is like the company that messed up, but FedEx also told me that they can't do anything because the person that mailed the albums or whatever has to file a claim and then like remail them or whatever. Like, FedEx can't make K-Town For You do that, which just puts me in an awful position because it's like, okay, FedEx won't do anything to fix this, even though they messed up and they did not deliver it to my front door like my delivery instructions say to do, and therefore it got stolen because I didn't get it. But FedEx messed up, and then K-Town For You is just not getting back to me, and so I'm at the point where I just don't really know what to do. I don't think I'm ever getting replacement albums from K-Town For You unless they respond to me, which it's taken, I think, maybe like 3 or 4 weeks now, and just no response whatsoever. So I'm a little disappointed about that, but it kind of just is what it is at this point. So that's all I got for We Made era for today. I think we had a pretty good start to this era, and I'm going to be keeping an eye on this binder in terms of like how full it gets. And I do actually already have another i-dle binder that I bought, so I just need to keep an eye on this binder, see how full it gets, and then once it gets too full, I can maybe move some stuff out of this binder to my new i-dle binder. So that's all I got for i-dle today. Let's go ahead and move on to aespa. So for aespa today, I just have Lemonade photo cards. I do not have any photo cards for my Giselle Collect book, so we don't have to worry about forgetting mentioning that like I did for ITZY and Ryujin's Collect book, but I do just have Lemonade photo cards today. And I do also want to say in this video, I guess for the first time, that I do plan on collecting the album photo cards at least for Kiss and Tell era. So as you just saw, I just flipped past it, but I did collect the Hot Mess era photo cards. And so I think I want to continue doing that for their latest Japanese release, which is of course Kiss and Tell. So you will hopefully be seeing some Kiss and Tell photo cards pretty soon on the channel, but for today, I do just have Lemonade photo cards, so we're going to start on this first page with the Lemonade version and the Acid version. So for this first page here, I have this Lemonade version Giselle photo card, and then I have this Acid version Karina photo card. So this means that we are going to be 2 photo cards away from completing this first page for Lemonade era. So we have this very pretty purple hair Giselle photo card where she's kind of holding a tie around her neck there. And then we have this Karina photo card that's going to go in the middle left spot right there on this 9-pocket page. So just missing the Ning Ning and the Winter photo card on this first page. Page 2 of Lemonade era has the can version photo cards and the Sminny photo cards, and I do have this can version Giselle photo card for today. So she's kind of doing a funny face here in this like soft green lighting, and she's showing off her nails as well. So let's go ahead and remove that filler, and then we are going to slot this photo card in the top middle section of this pocket page. And so we actually have all of the can version photo cards now, but I am still missing this mini version for Ning Ning. So that's what we got for the second page. For the third page, I actually don't have any photo cards today for the mutant version or the WDA version. So this page is unfortunately just going to remain untouched for this video, but I do actually have the remaining 3 photo cards for the POS version. So I have Karina, Giselle, and Winter today. Here's a close-up look at the 3 POS version photo cards that I was missing before today. So we have the Karina, Giselle, and Winter. As I mentioned, we have this kind of funny Karina photo card where she is biting a lemon here. She's also kind of squatting down or maybe sitting down. I don't quite know. But it's kind of a funny photo card for Karina. And then we have this Giselle photo card where she's also once again in that soft green lighting. And then this last Winter photo card is going to go in the top right hand corner, and she's doing a wink in that photo card. So all 3 of those photo cards complete the POS version because we already had Ning Ning, and it also completes this page because we have the POS version and then the K-Town for You pre-order benefits on the bottom left here, I guess, making an L on the bottom left. So yeah, that's what the next page looks like. And then we get into this page right here, which I did just recently set up for. So let's get into these photo cards. So I mentioned this in my last haul video, I think, but I purchased an OT4 Japan pop-up photo card set. So that's what this is in my hands right here. So we have a full OT4 set, and I did set up this extra page. I think once again, I might think about like collecting more beyond this page, but I just set this up for what I know that I have on hand or what I know that I have like coming pretty soon. So the pop-up cards will go here on this page. And then I did also set up for the Soundwave lucky draws because I ordered those to my Korean address as well. So whenever I get that package from my Korean address, we are going to be getting a lot of different photo cards because I have a lot for Red Velvet at my Korean address. I have that one set for i-dle, and then I also have this one set for aespa. And in addition to that, I also did pre-order and receive at my Korean address already the new Red Velvet light stick. So I pre-ordered it through, I think it was SM Town in store when I pre-ordered it, and it has arrived at my Korean address. So that is also with my Korean address right now, and I will be receiving that whenever I get that package shipped to me. But I'm still waiting for a couple things to like arrive at the warehouse and stuff. So that is all I got for aespa today. I think Lemonade Era is looking pretty good, except for maybe the WDA version. I'm still missing 3 photo cards for that version. When I last checked, it was being kind of difficult in terms of like, I just wasn't seeing those photo cards for super affordable prices. I think like the cheapest I was seeing some was like maybe like $12 or $13. I might have already picked up some. I don't totally remember, but yeah, that WDA version is being a little bit tricky right now, but this is what I got for Lemonade Era. I'm very happy with this so far, and that's all I have for aespa today. So I do have one more photo card to put away in this video, and that is for SSERAFIM. All right, so this is the last binder that I have for today's video. This is my SSERAFIM specific binder, and as I mentioned, I just have one photo card to put away today for SSERAFIM, but I did recently set up for Pure Flow Era, so I did at least want to go over that with you guys real quick. So as you guys know, I just collect top 3 for SSERAFIM, so that is Sakura, Kazuha, and Unche, and this first page right here is the first 3 like standard versions. So we have Birch Scar, Yusu, Lily, and Tri Accord or Tree Accord. And then on the next page, we have the last standard version. So that's Peony Room or Pony Room. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that. And then we have the first 2 compact version photo cards. And then flipping to the next page, we have the last set of compact version photocards. Then we have the first two like Weverse A and B photocard sets. So I just named them A1 and B1. And then on the next page, we have A2 and B2 also for the Weverse photocards. Then on this bottom row right here, we have the mini cam photocards, I guess the black version because there's a black and blue version. And the next page actually starts off with the blue version on the top row. And then these last two rows right here are going to be the target cards. And I guess there's two version of target cards. So they have like an aqua wave version and an orchid wave version, I think. And so that's how I set up for Pure Flow era. I do believe they have a set of vinyl photo cards, but I don't plan on collecting the vinyl photo cards. That just like stresses me out anytime I think about collecting vinyl photo cards. And then as you can also tell, I did not set up for any like non-album pre-order benefit photo cards as of yet, but I still might end up collecting those, you know, down the road. But because I haven't even collected any non-album photo cards for Spaghetti yet, I just did not want to get ahead of myself. So because I still have this untouched section of non-album Spaghetti photo cards, I was like, I'm not going to worry about pre-order benefits or non-album for Pure Flow right now. So that's my setup for Pure Flow. I do have one photo card to put away today, and it is this compact version photo card. So this is an up-close look at the compact version photo card that I'm going to be storing in this video today. So we have a very pretty hot pink back to this photo card, and we have Sakura in a ball cap, and she's sort of holding a wine glass right here. So we are going to put this in the middle left slot on this 9-pocket page. And that's all I got for Pure Flow so far right now. And I promise you guys, I actually already mentioned this, I think in my last sleeving video, or maybe my last haul video, I did pick up some Sakura photo cards for Pure Flow already. So those should be in my next like photo card haul video. But I promise you guys, I'm going to start focusing on SSERAFIM a little bit more because as you can tell, I've kind of just like put them on the back burner for a little bit because these last couple album photo cards for Spaghetti have been very hard to find. And so I've kind of just like been trying to find those, but not really, you know, being able to find them. And then I just haven't even thought about the pre-order benefits. And I've just been focusing like my energy on, I guess, mostly ITZY, which you guys have probably seen in this video. I put away a lot of ITZY in this storing video, but then also my previous storing video, like I just put away a ton of ITZY. So I've been focusing a lot of energy on them, but I do want to sort of, I guess, make a pledge to you guys that I do want to, you know, focus a little bit more on SSERAFIM here in the near future because I do think I'm mostly like straight away and caught up with ITZY now, so I can kind of sort of focus and hone in on other groups that I haven't really been paying that much attention to. So that's all I got for SSERAFIM. As I mentioned, that's all I got for this video. So let's go ahead and I guess pick something to put back into frame for the outro, and then I will say goodbye. All right, so we are just going to stay in the SSERAFIM binder for the outro here. I just picked this very nice ITZY era page for the final page of the video, but that's all I got for this storing photo cards video. It's going to be probably another super long video, so I hope you guys stay till the end and enjoyed all the different groups that we got to put away today. As I mentioned a little bit earlier in this video, I definitely plan on doing my big like photo card collection tour video next week at the very least because it's the last week in August, so I kind of need to get that out if I'm going to release that video in August and kind of stick with the program there. But I don't know if there's going to be a second video. It kind of just depends upon if the Red Velvet Summer Sminis arrive to me in time. If they don't, that's cool with me. It is what it is. That means I don't have to make 2 videos next week. But if they arrive to me late or I can't do it next week, then I will obviously just push that video to the week after. And then, you know, we will also have like photo card hauls and sleeving photo card videos and stuff like that coming down the line as well. But one thing I will say is definitely next week for that collection tour, be prepared for a super long video. Like it's gonna be long. So like block out maybe like 2 hours worth of time because I think my last photo card tour was an hour and 50 minutes. So because I have more photocards now, it might be longer, but I think I'll try to maybe not yap as much, but I always say that and then end up yapping a lot. So we'll see, but I would expect a very long video next week, so definitely just be prepared for that. But other than that, I think that's all I got for this video. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up and get out of here. So thank you guys so much for watching to this point in the video. If you did, I hope you have an awesome day or night whenever you watch this, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Bye.